Hey crafters! Well, welcome back to my channel, and this is a collab called a hashtag Christmas 365, and what we're doing is working on our Christmas stash for December so that we're not feeling stressed by the end of that time for our own personal things. So what I did for this project is I made a bunch of tags, and I'll show you the easiest way to make them. And originally when I saw how to do this, it worked out so well because I used stamps that I got from May Made It, and you can find these. Most of them are, if they're in stock, I will put a link to them down on the bottom. But this is the stamp I used, which is the buffalo check one. And the to and from that I used was this right here in the back. And then I used this Merry Christmas. That is from her Holly in Heels stamp set. And this one is called Tag It. That's what this one is called. And there's great sentiments on here too that can be used on tags if you don't want to have just a design or picture. I've used, I've used this little one too, made some great tags with that, and real cute. And I just covered over this section of it with a picture or with ephemera, and then stamped it to and from on the back. So, and this one you can see I've used a couple of the sentiments and the dot thing. I have not used the girls yet, but I think they're adorable. And then this stamp set here, this one is really similar to the buffalo check one, except for it's a blank tag, which is pretty cool. And the nice thing that she does too is that you see that this part here is actually solid. She puts a couple stamps in here, but this being solid is that it doesn't misshape itself when you're trying to lay it down. So I've used this one last year for some tags that I did as well. The other thing that I did is I used my Nina 110-pound cardstock for this, and basically it's sheets of 8.5 by 11. So when you cut the sheet to get the most out of your 8.5 by 11, you first of all cut the paper lengthwise in half. So 8.5, you cut that in half at 4.25, and then you turn them around and you cut each one of them 2 3/4. So the first cut is on the 8.5 by 11 side, it's 4.25. Then you turn each one of those pieces and you cut the next 4 by 2 3/4. And that'll give you 8 gift tags out of one sheet of cardstock. So that's how I did these. And I just did a couple ribbons and things on here that to show you how I do my ribbon. I usually do it at the time when I'm doing my packaging or right before, when I know exactly how I'm going to be wrapping gifts, because sometimes I need a ribbon, sometimes I don't really. So but both of these are this is a ephemera items that are like puffy stickers. Not quite so, they're plastic, but they're not the typical puffy sticker that you see. They're just a little bit bigger than that. I believe, now I know there are no more available, but I think I might have even gotten these in May's shop as well when they were really on sale last year after Christmas or right before Christmas. And these are Spellbinders, decoration here with the pearls. So, and this, one of the things that I do too, when I do a normal string, just like a string or ribbon like this, I always put a little dab of art glitter glue underneath this so that it's pretty well stuck in place and that it's not going to come off for me. So basically what I did is I stamped all of the tags, and then I went and stamped all the back of them, and I used Merry Christmas on the back, and I did a to and from, and then I did a few of the dots on the back. I like to make them look nice. These are like, I have many gifts that I'm giving, but 99.9% of the time, these get thrown away. So I don't want to spend so much time on them that that I'm going to feel bad when I watch someone throw it away. So I make a couple different kinds of tags for Christmas time. I'll even make some prettier tags. I'll also make some gift card holders, but I'm going to show you what these tags are like. These are my kind of general tags, and I wanted to use up some of my ephemera and these stickers, so I used all those up and finished off with a couple other items. So here is one of the tags. Then I had this guy, and I put a red little embelly on there for Rudolph. So in the back, I did all the back pretty much the same. And I used this, and that's my back. Our Santa, and I just put an embelly right there. Oops. And that's my back. And then I used this ornament with the little snow dots and more embellishments. Some of these actually are, did I show you that? Actually, some of these embellishments are actually prima dots as well. I have a stash of them, and I kind of just use them interchangeably. So got our Christmas tree, and these smaller embellies are made by Honeybee. I love their little gems. And the reason why I'm showing you the back is because I did try to experiment with my colors. I don't do a lot of stamping, but so I'm trying to try out some different colors and stamping and see what I'm doing right and see what I'm doing wrong. So here we've got our little snowman with our honeybee embellies, and this one I tried to do red and the green and the to from. And this one, I wanted to try out one of the stickers. This sticker is from, you may remember if you've seen some of my 365 video from the beginning, that I did a card kit, and this was one of the stickers that was left over. And I might do a little bit more to this. This is a little bit plainer than some of the other ones, but I don't know. We'll see. For now, it's good. And the back. And some snowflakes with the embellishment. Here we did red and green. Our little Rudolph here, and I put a big red one on his nose. Black on the back. And our Rudolph again, I just did a couple green ones. And then we've got our Let It Snow and then stamps on the back. And then this one was left over. I actually had two different ones like this that I had done some stamping on the front, and I didn't like the way the stamping turned out. So I ended up taking a piece from, you remember from that the card kit again, and this is a piece of the pattern paper, and these were some of the stickers and then some of the honeybee embellishments. This is probably one of my favorites. So the other thing with these tags is that you can do a lot of different things. I just wanted to use up my embellishments, but last year when I made this tag specifically, I used an 8x8 paper pad from Authentique, and they have the little cards in there, are the cut-aparts, and those actually fit pretty well right in the midst of this white piece, and I made it all look pretty vintage. I even used vintage photo around the edges of my tag and changed that up a little bit. So there's a lot of different options. This was more just about using up what I had. So there's my little snowman. I used my Santa Claus with my embellishments. Hope you can see those. And because I had some of the bigger tags, I wanted to add some of the, I did some of my tags sideways. This one here too is another one that I had some stamping on the back, and I ended up using a cutout from that card collection. Sorry, I'm not sure why I'm having a hard time thinking today. Card collection, and then a couple of the stickers, and then I think these are some Prima embellies. And there we've got another one, and all of them are stamped like that on the back. I just wanted to show you some of the backs because some of them are a little bit different. And then we've got a cute little teddy bear with hope and a couple embellishments. Dreaming of a White Christmas, embellishments there. And we've got this one, some little embellishments across the way. So as you can see that I've got quite a few tags out of all of this collection. I used, I think it was 3 pieces of, it was 3 or 4 pieces, I can't remember, and I didn't count. So, but it doesn't matter. I get 8 for every sheet of white cardstock. So there's lots of tags, and I'm on a good road to finishing off. So thank you very much for joining me today. I will try to put any links that I can down in the bottom, but otherwise, please let me know if you have any questions or any thoughts, or even anything you'd like to see possibly for the next 365, hashtag 365 Christmas collab. So thanks so much. Have a great day.